All right, so this brings me to my last and most favorite section, and the reason why it's my favorite is, I use it to keep a really consistent look and feel throughout all of the sites that I deploy. So what that means is, you have your text that you can put a certain font type, a size, and maybe a format like italics. And rather than having to remember like exactly what you use on all pages, you can create a style that's called standard, and the standard includes, or this standard style includes, the font type, the format, and the size that you use on all of your pages. So you can easily select text and apply a style. And then I have different styles. I'll have one style maybe for my news and events. I'll have one style for all of my regular content, and then maybe I'll have another style for like my blog entries or something like that. And all of those can be customized and easily maintained with custom styles. So not only will you learn how to create them and apply them into the editor, but I'll give you an example of a few, and you can download them from the site. So in this demo, we're going to create some custom styles to choose from, and then we're going to add style to the custom styles. This is how we actually create what's going to go into that custom style, and then finally like applying that to your text. And know that once you create these custom styles and add them into your editor, they're available everywhere on your site. So it's not like you have to go back and go through this entire process each time. So let's jump into this demo. Okay, this is our final demo where we're actually going to go into talking about custom styles. And if you could recall, custom styles are used to keep that like consistent look and feel throughout your site, keep it to the same format, font size, and alignment. So we're going to jump right into the demo. I have the home page up and I'm already logged in. We're going to click on Edit Text. And the styles that we're adding are going to be available in this drop-down menu. By default, there's a bunch of menu items that you really won't be using. So, or you could, but they might not be the ones that you want to use, and they're definitely not ones that you have control over. So to add new styles into this drop-down menu, you're just going to select Show Custom Editor Options, and then you'll see this box here. And what we want to do is make it portal wide, so anytime we have this editor on a page, those styles will be available. So we'll click on Portal, and then you're going to expand List of Available Styles for the editor. You want to select URL, and then when you scroll down here, you actually want to click on File. And I've already uploaded the file, but you just click on Upload. It'll present you with a box where you can actually browse and select the file that you want to upload. And then from there you can select that file in a drop down. So, and that's what you do here. So we have Custom Styles 2 is the most recent one that I've uploaded. And then finally, that's all you need to do at this point. Just click Apply down at the bottom and click OK, and it'll tell you that your settings were applied successfully. So we'll go ahead and close that. Now in order to see those settings, you're going to have to sort of reload that page and reload your editor. Now when you go to your style dropdown, you should see new items. And just to show you really quick where those items came from, I'm going to pull up the let me see if I can pull up the file for you of what Custom Styles 2 looks like. So here's what our Custom Styles 2 file looks like. And you can see we've defined 4 styles, and it's standard, standard justify, standard indent, and use item, and those are the drop down items that you see. So we'll go ahead and close that out. And just to apply one of these, you would just select your text, and it could be a little bit of text, it can be an entire block of text, and then select the style that you want to apply. Now once you've done that, it's going to apply a format, a font, a size, maybe it will italicize or make it bold, and also change the alignment. So we're going to click Update, and you can see that it's changed our text to red. Looks like a Verdana type font, and not sure exactly what that size is, but now I'm going to show you where those styles are created and modified. You'll just go into Admin and select Site Settings. and you'll go into your style sheet editor, and you can see that we have some custom styles here, and this is in a CSS format. And if you want to learn more about CSS, just go ahead and search on CSS and maybe W3 schools, W3 and then schools spelled out, and that'll give you a link to learning about how you can create different styles. But you can see here in the standard that we have selected, we had the color red, our line height, so the distance between each line is 18 pixels, not between each line, I'm sorry. The height of that line is 18 pixels. And then our font size is 12 pixels, and our font family is Verdana. And for each one of these, we have slightly different settings. So on this one, we have a text align of justify. On the indent, we have a text indent, so that at the beginning of each paragraph, you'll get that indentation. And then for news item, we just had a different font size. We actually made the font size a little bit smaller. So you can see that for each one of these, you can create different styles and have different fonts, and that makes it easy to also change it across all pages. So if I wanted to go back and I've used standard everywhere and I wanted to change that color to blue, I could just go here and then change this to blue, and then click on save. And then when I go back to my page, and I might have to shift refresh, you'll see that it's actually changed the text to blue. So you can actually change like your font style or formatting across all pages in just one area. So that's a great feature, and that helps keep that consistency again across all the pages. And you can apply it to multiple blocks. So if we go in here on our About Us page that we created earlier and just select a block and make this like standard indent, and then standard, and then we hit update, you can see that it's actually indented, changed the font color to green, and then up here we don't have an indentation, but we did change the font to blue. So that's pretty much it for custom styles. There's not a whole lot to it. I'll have samples of both the custom styles style sheet and also the custom styles XML file, which you will import into your custom editor options, so that you can play around with it and maybe add your own. And if you have any questions at all, just post them in the comment section and I'll be happy to answer them. Thank you.